Well, happy day. Charles Water here. I thank you for inviting me to your cyber universe. Oh, it's getting a little chilly here in the fall. Anyway, today's grounding session, our therapeutic episode, is about don't sweat the small stuff. Please, don't sweat the small stuff, because when you get right down to it, isn't it all small stuff? I wake up and my thumbs bother me. You wake up with these little aches and pains and you go, oh, is it going to be something bigger? I'm at that stage in my life. Oh, is this going to be something bigger? No, I don't sweat the small stuff. I go put some of that little cream. Good stuff. It goes away. We hired a new housekeeper. And, new housekeeper, no matter how much my wife sits with her and does this and this and this and this, they end up doing their own thing based on their expectations and their experiences and their education. So we have wood floors all over the house. And so she did some kind of wax on the floor. So I come home and I go, and I almost fell on my butt, yet I'm a black belt. So I did not. And so it's just small stuff. So I'm walking a little slower. Next time she comes, we're going to have her do something a little different to the wood floors. Don't sweat the small stuff. Another way is that when I'm experiencing some kind of frustration, daily dose. ChiGong. Orange is the color of imagination and creativity, so we say no to frustration. Yes to creativity and imagination. So if I'm feeling a little frustrated with something, I fist it. I put orange. Let me see, orange is over. Orange. Orange. Look at the orange, that little hibiscus over there. It's so great. Orange is the color of creativity and imagination. So by the way, why I'm flipping around on that, it's because I was getting a little frustrated with the hibiscus. They weren't really growing, but I was used to watering them every day. So I just forgot to water yesterday, and look what happened. The universe is telling me something that, what they're telling me besides don't sweat the small stuff, don't overwater. Well, we have a fan going on here because this year and last year, all of a sudden I was starting to get bit more by mosquitoes and gnats and I love being outside. I'm a beach person, I'm a sand person, I'm a sun person. So I was getting bit, so what did I do? I got this little, where is it? That little fan over there, and it just blows on me and it keeps the little varmints away. I don't sweat the small stuff, so I do fist it though. You can get the fans, get the water and things like that, do the floors differently. I just don't sweat the small stuff. And I tell the students at the studio when they're doing homework, they start getting frustrated on a situation, fist it. Take the color. Sky blue is a color of courage, yellow is a color of determination. Fist it, and you'll help break through the challenge. And if that doesn't work, get up and walk around. Get up and do some jumping jacks. When you're encountering a challenge, do something physical and then fist it. And I had this great talk with my collaborator on this stuff here, and she was having a tough time with GoDaddy. She is just an amazing human being, and I'm so glad that she's part of my team, so glad she's part of my life. And I should have given her advice. Fist it. Get up and do some exercise. Walk away from the computer screen. Fist it. There's always going to be small stuff in the world. Yes, we sometimes want to brush it away, but if you're going through a challenge in life, grab your guide that's going to guide you through the challenge. Maybe it's the guide of creativity. Maybe it's a guide of determination. Maybe it's your guide of courage, mindfulness, consciousness, balance, and harmony. We can go through the whole daily dose. But remember, when you lose the flow and you feel that the little stuff is going to turn into big stuff, Fist it. I'm so grateful you joined me today. Charles Water here. I look forward to seeing you again real soon. Everybody, make today magical and amazing. See you next time. You guys are the best. Fist it.